This is the December 2023 release from Jaded Blossom with Leanne. Hi everyone, Leanne here from Jaded Blossom, and I'm going to do a quick release and review of Jaded Blossom's latest release. That's the December 2023 release. So I'm going to start out with the stamp set Hot Cocoa Season and the outline dies for the Hot Cocoa Season. And I've got an A2 size card base here, and I went ahead and stamped and cut these out already. So we've got Enjoy a Cup of Christmas Cheer, Hot Chocolate Kit, Hot Chocolate Handmade by Gnomes, All You Need is Gnomes and Cocoa, We Go Together Like Gnomes and Hot Cocoa, Hot Cocoa for My Gnomies, I'll just move those off. We've got Thanks a Chocolate for All That You Do, Hot Cocoa Bombs, Just Add Warm Milk, Snowman Soup. These would be all great for little treat boxes. Hot Cocoa Season, You're the Bomb, and Merry Swissmas. So lots of super cute sentiments in that one. Okay, next we have our new Hot Cocoa Bar stamp set. Now, this is a super cute stamp set, and the idea is that you're using it to decorate your Build-A-Booth die. And there's a die in here, and everything fits perfectly within that die itself. Well, not everything. These small sentiments fit perfectly with the Gnome Dies sign add-ons. Here it is. So this is the Gnome Dies sign add-ons. So this sign fits perfectly, all these little tiny sentiments, and then the big ones all fit in this perfectly. You can use it on cards, you could use it on your Build-A-Booth, but that's just what they had in mind. So I'm just going to quickly go over the sentiments in here. There we go. And I'm putting it on an A2 size card front. So we've got Hot Cocoa Bar, Hot Chocolate and Marshmallows, North Pole's Finest Hot Cocoa, Snowballs for Sale, Winter Wonderland, Old Fashioned Hot Cocoa, Peppermint Parlor, Sweets and Drinks, Hot Cocoa, Elf Brewed, Santa Approved, Snow Lodge Equipment Rentals, and then lastly for the little gnome sign add-ons, Hot Cocoa, Open All Winter, and Warm Up Here. So super cute stuff as per usual from Jaded. We've got our brand new Gnome Dies Hot Cocoa Add-ons, which is so darn cute. Remember, there's an assembly video for this, so check that out. That's separate from this video. There you go. And with this, you're going to want to use your Gnome Dies or your Girl Gnome Dies, possibly your Gnome Dies 2 if you want a different look, your Gnome Dies Hair Add-ons if you want a different look, and if you're making lots of gnomes, your Gnome Dies Extra Parts Add-ons 1 and 2. And I have these all put together for you, and I'm just going to grab them here. Here we go. Sorry, guys. And I'm pulling it over, and here we go. So we've got the super cute girl and boy gnome put together with their stripy candy cane hats. We've got a little candy cane that they can hold, the two heart-shaped candy canes, which is cute. Or you could cut it separately. Then we've got cute little drink with hands, or you can do it separately for your card, right? Then we've got this little drink separately, or you could cut it and use the hands for the gnomes to hold. So cute. And we've got this cute little snowman drink, or we can just cut it separately to decorate our card. And this is just one of the candy canes done separately. So lots of different ideas that you can use these for. Super cute for Christmas cards, cocoa cards. This hat could be used any time of year, just with different fabrics for, you know, a stripy hat look. And that's all for that. Okay, next we have the brand new Build-A-Booth Hot Cocoa Add-ons. And they're to go with their Build-A-Booth die, but you could use these separately on a card if you want, but they're meant to go with this. Now remember, there is an assembly video for this, so check that out. That's separate. And here are two booths all put together with all the different elements. You can use them together, you can use them separately, however you like. My favorite part is probably this heart-shaped candy cane to decorate the top of the booth. And I love these little mugs with the little whipped topping. So super cute. Okay, next we have the brand new Build-A-Booth Winter Add-ons. And you're gonna want this Build-A-Booth die. Remember, there's a separate assembly video for this. but I've got them all cut out and we can decorate a booth. So this is just a booth cut out of paper and we're going to decorate it up. Now you can decorate this however you'd like, but here we go. So I've got some icicles. We've got a super cute pine cone banner. We've got snow drifts, so we can do snow over the tops of these items here. We'll do one there, we'll do one there, and we can put one down here. We've got some snowballs we can add. So there we go. How cute is that? Or we can do something a little different. We can do snowflakes. We can do hats and mitts. How cute is that? Adding in the snow, of course, if you want, right? You know, or we could just move the snowflakes out of the way and we can use the hat and the mitts on, hat and the mitts on top of this booth, or separately to decorate your card. There's also some beautiful snowflakes that you can use. The larger ones as well are super cute. I just don't have one cut out separately, but super cute stuff to decorate your booth. So lots of winter fun. So check out the video, the assembly video. Next, we have some adorable stencils. So we have the Pinecone Stencil, and this is it ink blended on some Neenah Desert Storm 80-pound cardstock using Rustic Wilderness and Walnut Stain Distress Oxide ink. Stay tuned to the end of the video and you can watch me ink blend that. And then lastly, we have a 3-layer stencil. It's called the Peppermint Stencil, and I did ink blend that onto Neenah Solar White 80-pound cardstock using Kitsch Flamingo, Evergreen Bough, and Festive Berries Distress Oxide ink. So stay tuned to the end of the video and you can see me ink blending this. Super cute stuff, great for backgrounds for your cards. Lastly, we have the Gnome Dies Ice Skate Add Ons. There's an assembly video for this that's separate. Check that out if you'd like to. With those, you're going to want to have, your gnome dies, girl gnome dies 2 maybe, different hairstyles with gnome dies hair add-ons. And if you're making a lot of them, gnome dies extra parts 1 and 2. But here are my super cute little skating gnomes. They are adorable. And they are super tall. They take up the front of a card base. That's an A2 size card base, right? Now, quickly, I'm just going to talk about how you get your hands on this. So this is actually the freebie with this month's release. So if you spend $60 and have at least one item in your cart from this new release, you qualify for this free die set, and that is just for the December 2023 release, and it's just the Thursday and Friday of the release while supplies last. Now remember that these will eventually be restocked and they will be part of the store's repertoire for sale. So if you don't get these this time, don't stress. They will end up in the store eventually, but right now you can get them for free when you spend $60. So you might want to rush over there and do that. So you can get them free because who doesn't like a freebie, right? And remember, $60, one new item at least in your cart, only the Thursday and Friday of the release while supplies last. Okay, so I'm going to ink blend some stencils. So first I'm starting with the Peppermint Stencil. And I'm using my Wendy Vecchi Make Art Station along with some Neenah Solar White 80-pound cardstock. So I'm pulling out my Evergreen Bough in Distress Oxide ink, and I'm going to lightly ink blend these wrappers. You could make these any color you want. You could make them like a light gray, or, you could use, some sort of paste, shiny paste. That would be fun. But I'm just trying to give it like a translucent look, sorta. That's what I was going for. There we go. Now next, I'm pulling out my next layer. So I'm making the little mints. So I'm lining that up using my Wendy Vecchi Make Art Station, like I said. And I'll pull out my next color of Distress Oxide ink and some blending brushes. I'm using Kitsch Flamingo in Distress Oxide ink, like I said. And I'm a little bit more heavy-handed with this. So I'm going to quickly ink blend this whole background. Remember, the neat thing about using stencils for your cards is you get to choose the colors. You get to make those colors match what you're going for in your card design. So it's like making your own pattern paper in the colors that you want. So that's kind of handy. You know, if you're not a pattern paper person, you can make your own pattern paper using stencils. So like I said, I'm just going to ink blend this pink on the background. And next, there we go. Next, I'm going to pull out my chosen red color, which is going to be Festive Berries from, Ranger, the Distress Oxide ink again. I'm just lining that all up. There we go. Just trying to get it lined up straight. There in the corner. And there we go. And like I said, using those magnets. There you have it. And now like I said, I'm pulling out that Festive Berries in my blending brush. I believe these are Tailored Expressions blending brushes. But, a lot of companies have brushes. They're all very similar. I've got lots of different brushes. These are great, though. So I'm just ink blending on all of that Distress Oxide ink. And so I'll have pink and red candies, which is a fun background, right? So just quickly ink blending. And like I said, super easy. This was sped up. And there is your blended background, which is lots of fun. Now, next I'm going to ink blend this Pinecone Stencil. And I'm using Nina Desert Storm 80-pound cardstock. And this Wendy Vecchi Make Art Station again. So I'm using Distress Oxide ink in Rustic Wilderness and my my blending brushes again. And I'm going to just heavy-handedly ink blend these on my craft cardstock. This is Desert Storm, like I said, from Nina. So this is, the nice thing about Distress Oxide inks are that they sit, because of the pigment, they sit on top of the cardstock. So you can use colored cardstock with these inks. And I think it looks great on craft cardstock. There we go. So there is my pretty background. And then I'm going to pull in my pine cones. And I will line those up, and I'm using walnut stain. So this was just an adorable release. You're going to want to get your hands on it, get shopping as soon as possible over at the Jaded Blossom site. So this is the December 2023 release. And, I just think I'm kind of partial to Jaded Blossom, let's be honest. But they have adorable products, and I think all of these would work great in your stash. So, if you're gnome driven like I am and you love the booths, you got to get it. Now, these stencils are just adorable. And the sentiments, come on, you just can't get better than that. So there we go. And that's all the ink blending it was. So super fun and easy. Thanks, everybody. See you soon. Get shopping. Bye.